A few weeks ago, Donald Trump announced his pick to run the Department of Veteran Affairs. And it's going great.
There are serious allegations surfacing tonight against the president's pick to lead the Veterans Affairs Department, which provides care and services for some 9 million veterans. Those allegations threatening to derail the nomination of Dr. Ronny Jackson.
Remember how Trump said he hires the best people? When does that start? No, because it seems like everyone he hires turns out to be a disaster. And it used to be that they would get fired after a few months. And then Scaramucci was gone after 11 days. And now this guy might get fired before he even starts the job. Like, at this rate, some dude is going to open his laptop and be like, I just got fired from the White House. His friend will be like, I didn't know they offered you a job. He's like, yeah, neither did I. Oh, sweet, I just got offered a book deal. Dope. Now, you probably remember Ronny Jackson. He's the White House physician who came out in January and said that Trump has the strength of a hippo and the body to match. You remember that? Right. Well, he said that Trump was incredibly healthy, which shocked everybody. Like, even God was in the front row, like, the Well, anyway, we didn't know much about him back then, and we didn't need to. But once Trump nominated Jackson for a cabinet position, people started digging into his past like he was dating Taylor Swift.
We've got some breaking news on that story. We started with new and potentially damaging allegations against Ronny Jackson. The White House physician nominated to lead the Department of Veterans Affairs provided a large supply of Percocet, a prescription opioid, to a White House military office staff member. A nurse on his staff said Dr. Jackson had written himself prescriptions.
The word is that on overseas trips in particular, that Admiral would go down the aisleway of the airplane and say, all right, who wants to go to sleep, and hand out the prescription drugs like they were candy.
Like an Ambien type.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He hands out prescriptions like candy. In fact, in the White House, they call him the candy man.
The White House physician was being fast and loose with prescription drugs, which is really dangerous. I mean, can you imagine if Ben Carson was on that plane and he took a sleeping pill? He'd be waking up like, did we land yet? What time is it? He'd be like, sir, it's the year 2045. Now look, to be fair, giving sleeping pills to staff on overseas flights is apparently kind of standard practice in many administrations. Plus, I mean, what would you rather do? Get some sleep or stay up and watch Trump lick KFC off his fingers for 14 hours? I think we know which one you choose. But distributing drugs like he was the stringer bell of Air Force One is just the beginning of Ronny Jackson's story.
Sources telling CNN the White House doctor allegedly became intoxicated during multiple overseas trips on duty, including one in 2015, where sources say he banged on the hotel room door of a female employee in the middle of the night.
According to this memo, at a Secret Service going-away party, Jackson got drunk and wrecked a government vehicle.
Okay, this is just shocking. No, I can't believe that between Trump's two doctors, Ronny Jackson is the one who might have a drinking problem. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Alcohol could explain the glowing bill of health that he gave Trump a few months ago when he was like, Donald Trump is the healthiest man alive. He's 6'3", 160 pounds, and there's two of him standing in front of me. I love them both. I love you so much, man. And so with these allegations piling up, politicians of both parties are hoping that Trump will reconsider his pick.
What was being discussed last night here on CNN was truly concerning about the possibility that Dr. Jackson had been drunk on duty.
The allegations that have come out against Admiral Jackson are very disturbing.
Probably makes sense for the president to spend a little bit more time doing research on his own nominees.
It would give us serious cause for concern as to whether or not he'd be the right man for the job.
Man, these lawmakers are not messing around. Although it is funny how they don't want Jackson running Veterans Affairs, but they don't care if he stays on as the president's physician. It's like, this drunk maniac doesn't belong near our heroes. He belongs at the White House next to Donald Trump.